City. I've been married now. It's gonna be 17 years in 2 months' time. And I've been with my husband for 21 years. So it's doable, and we are still so much in love. Tatu we and threaten no back back. Zongo for chico to threaten and to go back back. They are the one, and they are the one they are higher. Mutoya wahazi oyo zora. Ndizorando kwambandere. Wahazi yasiyandemo. Nemwe ndozorela yana miyayo yadikera. Wahazi uko todi yamufumakazi. Odimisera uyopata muta wawo. Wise Makoti comes from Proverbs 14 verse 1, which says, a wise woman builds a home. I am worried a wise man, even a wise woman builds a home. So there is so much responsibility, and her responsibility I almost support that is on this one a strength that God has given to women to build their homes. Jamara already Solomon actually a wise woman builds a home. Solomon in the Mutuabana Bafuma Kativa 700 and 300. Ngarwambo was not over 300 Boma Cafe. So he had 1,000 women that he was dealing with. So, and I kept asking myself why he would utter such words that a wise woman builds a home. Jamara Oba Kokono Wana Karo of Magatsmani Arana. Uruova Huna, Bangwe Bane, Bova Kukwasha Muduabumor, Ichia Panda Iri. A foolish one destroys their home with their own hands. Destroyer. She will destroy the home with her own hands. So now, when you are getting into marriage, it's a beautiful thing. And a lot of people, they love getting married, they love planning for weddings. I always say, Uruguma Kotes, Bachkopurana wedding, I'm gonna have it my way. I'm gonna have this. You're not going to spoil my day. The wedding day becomes the most important, day of Makoti's life. And we are saying the effort that we put when we are planning for one day, the effort that we put, we want to remember Chashwi. The internet. We used to just buy those bridal magazines, and then do the one I'm trying to magazine in Gingy because I want to see the gowns, I want to see this. But we're saying when people are in the marriage, they don't want to learn about marriage, but we want to learn about weddings. We want to learn about what is the in thing, what can spoil the day, what can spoil this. But do we ever give ourselves time to want to learn about marriage, to learn about the person you are getting married to, understanding what he wants? Busy bika lasagna and what Martina no could do Ushana Kusu. Hesna no present lasagna at Chibor Haitli, I farastugo alicha, Naguata. I don't know, to my lot research and a recipe. And then the next thing you can do bigger in because you do not understand the person you're married to. Because when you understand the person you're married to and you will even ask other people to just get the recipe. But we are in the world where people are living together but they don't want to understand each other. Not when you are in this marriage. For this marriage, understand your husband. And I'm not going to the basics of being a wife, but the wife that I am to my husband, if it depends on the technique is okay, the one is not what your husband wants. Because each husband, that's why you choose the wife that they choose, because una is not to from that person. That's why naka company una spec chamshu. So remember the same position in another company, it might not be done the same way. The wife that your mother has been to your father might not be the wife that your husband wants. Your father might not be the way your husband is. So you cannot get there and expect to see your father in your husband. Some of us struggled a lot. I've got a father that is very handy. Like my dad is that person, I mean, I'm a children Rotary checker again. He's a pastor. He irons for everyone. But my husband will never do that. My dad is that person and a glue position to go change. Because my husband is not that. But there are things that my husband does which my father doesn't do. So people are different, and the minute you start understanding that your husband will not be the same as the husband the one next door, you will enjoy your marriage.
Yeah.
Because the minute you start comparing then you will realize, okay,
Yeah.
because they are different. So you must study your own and understand him and give him what he wants, and so that he can also give you what you want. Because otherwise you will stay there and you will frustrate each other. So that's why Solomon called a wise woman builds a home. And the other thing that I want to talk to you about is, I think we have spoken about more about your husband, understanding him, understanding what he wants. He was okay. He was still not fulfilled. It was like there was something missing, and God decided to bring Eve. He was like at last. Because you are the at last for somebody. That guy was like at last. Girlfriend.
Yeah.
So he decided you are his at last. But we have actually seen how the at last becomes becomes bitterness, and you ask yourself, what went wrong? So when you are the at last for this man, it means you guys must develop a friendship. They can never be in one room. You can never find them in one room. You can never find them in one car. You can never find them in one place. But these people are married. They are not friends. So build on friendship.
Yeah.
Friendship in marriage is beautiful. Because when you start treating your husband as a friend, it's like, if let's say your friend is late somewhere and then you are supposed to go somewhere, like I've been calling my sister, where are you? They said 6 o'clock. You are late. Where are you? But you can imagine if it was a husband that was late. I just with the one I'm talking about. Huh? Don't imagine where is the very? We become so impatient because this person is not your friend. With friends, you in that room. Mistakes happen. So have a room for mistakes, because mistakes are gonna happen in your marriage. But that guy is not an angel. That does not make any mistakes. But when you have that room, then it means unspoiling the friendship that you have.
Yeah.
You can imagine you are traveling to a trip. You are going somewhere. Because somebody just said something, and then now so now I'll chat the trip your number your pair. So now build that relationship around you. If that man can be himself around you, he does not need to go and have friends outside. Because if you become that person and who are the pin. hanga dosoka vamunhu unosokuengodzora kodhobha kiye abve ngauri ukuengodhiwa ngamuya wai chitodhiwa ngamuya uyodhiwa ngamuya ngori hayani aukodhipa ukodhiwa ngamuya ngori hayani udzura una ruambo. The nagging wife that Solomon talks about, nagging about everything. Nduri munato buya nduri kana oneta kana ngoneta ukojenwa ngamapungu. You know, there was this other lady, she called me, she says, where's Makoti? You know, it was just after we were having prayers, that was my, you know, after I prayed for him to get a promotion, now they gave him to act on that position. Already he's ignoring me. Already that man is not even giving me time. Do you know he even went to the car and I followed him in the car. He was sitting in the car and then when I was trying to open the door, the doors were locked. He locked the doors. I'm like, such energy. Such bad energy. I said to her, my dear, you prayed for him to get the job. Now this man is trying to digest the job. Aneta ukodva mushumoni iwe already ukoyo. No, but it doesn't have time. I said, give him some time. You should be able to read your man. I just say, alright. If I open my mouth there, the answer is going to be no. Let me leave him. Let me allow him to rest. Then after that, I can talk to him. If Rishivala Kabuguya Esther so timing is the best.
Yeah.
Also call Jenny, also call me, also call you timing of knowing the presser which button now, which button later. I just because you are preparing him for what you are gonna say.
Yeah.
Already you need to have that timing. You need to know what to say and when to say, how to say it. Then you will win your man. I keep saying if as a woman they must come to you when they want things. But they will know even when you talk to him, he will do it. Because you know him, you know how to deal with him. So get to understand your man, build friendship with him, spend time together. So when you pass it together, you don't have any busy everywhere else except where your husband is. This man, he wanted you because he was lonely. And he made you. Whether the laundry is done, whether this is not done, spend time with this man. I'm setting that door for him. Make sure in the school. And then I need. I don't know if you the place then and channel and chaya in. Even no deeper shoe, no beads. Higher. I didn't assume I often train and not to do higher somebody who can do out you outsource it to general the body as you know me. You don't jealous finger and twang. Needs to facility get then he says to me say, Asura outfit. When you go to Rana, even in 2 hours, German would tell her or can ask you come from children and children and 2 hours. What do you want at me? What do you want at the joke? Don't know who deep and you did. Because you want to remember a little man, all right. You now not be a little bone, don't have to go or a negative. German and the joke, what? I just want to call me never. Aye, itano raya no deep. Haya ni kau deep. Ndure mutu asungor achungwa bana ini atome aunguro hey. Sasa gompindu bisai.
Temperature.
Kau takate. Kare amushumone ate achikodo yaya. Just because he knows that at home is so nice. At home I can relax. At home we are deeper. Angare don't know umuro ni topeze report on the office. I am going to say, Jumbo Hayani, I issue me. Now the Hayani Chishumaya, Utumia Daipesaya, Ruzura God. So, you know that woman, that this man, Acha Dodova assets and Anga Matunga says around. Because you will be giving him all the attention that he needs. Vana vafuna attention. Vana vafuna attention. Vafuna mufumakazi ane abathini. Even when the kids come, don't allow kids to take your place, his place in your life. Vafumakazi vanji, they replace their husbands with children. The children are more important now than the husband. So who must look after the husband when you are busy with the children? You must work together or raise a man. Involve him in everything that you do. Involve him. And you will see how your marriage is going to work. So when it comes to finances, we are living in a world where women, especially here in South Africa, women, the opportunities, things are happening for women. And women are making money. You know, like when we do the premarital counseling, I can hear the cry that comes from a man. Oh, how do I handle a woman that earns more than me? How do I handle a woman that is so busy at work and she even brings work at home? Not women, with everything that is given to them, we actually even forget our position. So I can be an MD, I can be manager, I can be whatever, but at home I'm a wife. If we are in the office and my husband reports to me, he is my junior. The report to him must give me a report. But the minute we walk at home, he is my husband. Which is what is happening these days. He must have money. Then the wife will be able to respect him. Then the wife will be able to listen to him. If he does not have money, he does not have a voice. If he does not have money, he's not man enough. Allow your husband to lead. Irrespective of whether you think you are more smarter than he is. So you will find that I'm good at certain things. It does not mean that my husband now I must take his position. My husband likes saying, I'm a very good negotiator. Whether we are buying a house or we are buying whatever, he puts me in the front so that I can negotiate. Now I know I'm very good with negotiating. I'll be the one getting there and talking. No, I allow him to talk. I allow him to lead the conversation. Then he will be the one saying, my wife will talk to you. My wife will do this. When they even call him, some of them, he will say, call my wife. I still put his number. Because he is the head. He must take leadership. So allow this man to lead. Whether you're going to be making your own money, whether you're not making your own money, allow him to lead. And let him lead with respect. I always say to people, even the children, they are able to see me. Then imagine the wife is the one that have money because things are not managed well. Because they know they don't have to know belittle your husband. I don't want, but they decide only change the couch. No, it does not work like that. We still discuss as a family. We still do the things you will want him to do for you, you must do for him.
Yeah.
So you cannot just come back and go. I don't want to decide only when to go. ndori muthu ḓo vha kha founu a khou founela vho makhadzi wawe a khou founela vho nnyi na vhone ndo renga goloi ndo renga ya red Mercedes-Benz munna u dzula hanefho u shavha na u tou dzhia key ngori a tshi tou bva nga hafha nga tshiṱaraṱa na musi wo dzhia ya mufumakadzi a thi ri shango ḽo vhudziwa pfhi ndi goloi ya mufumakadzi. The I, the me, the mind dies in marriage.
Yeah.
It's we, it's ours, it's us for everything. Whether ni goloi, whether ro renga mini kana ndi fridge kana ndi mini. Ndori vhathu vho ḓa fridge ni khou i vhona ndo tou i renga nga bonus yanga nga tou na mandara 80,000 bo. Like chance uno dzula na ndori no. It doesn't work like that. Teach yourself that language. And whenever they will ask you, they are going to ask you those questions. It's us. We are a family. So just teach yourselves that money should not come between the two of you. Nichitothoma zvino nine muhoro wanga koyu akanisa tuzviti uri naye nekhavewa wepasi ribona beri family zvino uri how are we going to work in this house?
Yeah.
There are people who are married, they don't even know how much each the other one earns. How are you going to build a home when you don't even know uri mungo unayo kana hanayo? Niwane munna ukhoto yohumbela tshelede kha khaladzi yawe ndonipa mwedzi uchipera mara mufumakadzi unayo tshelede. He can't even come to you and say mufumakadzi wanga atina ya petrol. You need to have that financial intimacy. Intimacy asiya kamarani pedzi, even in your finances. Hana madhuma mitaminji kukwashenga zi finances, not even ngauri una mufumakadzi. But because things are not being managed properly, mapunga chalade asa manage zwavhuḓi aya kwasha muthi. Ngori ni ndo sokobuya arali uri ni na dzikhadi zvino dzinotonga magarata dzawe adikazi kugayigaza kugayigaza zvote dzivewa tafurani. Urine, this is what I do with my money. And you see, Wawa, I give her money every month. You see, he must to know what you are doing with the money. I mean, you must know what he's doing with his money. So that you guys can be able to manage your finances. And then now I want to talk about the in-laws. The in-laws.
Wow,
the in-laws they are very good people. Hey?
Amen.
In-laws are good guys. Hey? They're very good people. But the one thing that you need to understand, you are not getting married to the in-laws. Ziamba Uri, if you will find other people that do not like you in the family, it must not be case in the airport. You're not Nicotia near Delembet and the Bano Mantambet. Can Nana Miano
Yowe.
Your relationship at the fine. So when I thought the fine is that Yawena Karadziawe, the relationship that he's got with people. So what a Janice and Amanda Cash. Who do we mention no manager? We are looking right now. You need to design what you design. But what I'm saying, when we change the score about what there are so many other things that could have happened. Shamboro was Marabala Macazas Bakura Koya. I don't know who can phone China, I will phone about Kazwa. Can I demand Kazwa Makuruawe, where Bebao Mamara one China? Because the relationship that he's got, you do not understand them. Now, you will not understand. And I always say, na mipengo ihoneti. Auna mutus nampengo. Mwana muwe ni abadigo malume abala. Muzwara ola, karadzi ola. Mara imini chimwana mipengo ngangeni bora hayi mipengo ngastay kone. Na ngoro na inga anu no siya mipengo. The way na kodila na mipengo ya hani. Ni Neo dealer na hey nena they want anything. Another difference, it's just normal people like the ones that you've left. And here's the thing about the in-laws. Not really. They've got their own expectations. You might not meet all the expectations that they have because they have their own ideal makoti. Or makoti must behave in this certain way. But do what you can. But the only good thing is that when you get into marriage, get in with a good attitude. A loving attitude. You know, my husband keeps saying, I even brought him closer to because of the character that I have and the character that he has. He's not a person who abatu. But because I've opened my heart to the whole family. And what you must learn is that in a contract na no promise anani babili ndibe wena babili nofunana zinozozikhombo ini concentrate ka holu rufuno lo ina dela ka haba bangwe kana na for abakonifuna badofuna zichapana. They will learn, they will see the person you are, and then they will study you. Marara imina shika na imina nanne do basumbeza and do 20 years to 30 years uribe when nibe petuti marananga shika nganduli yori. You know what, I can see they had their own mindset about me. Now when I got married, already I was working, I had a car, and I could see that this thing was already making them think makoti mara icho shikanda mudipua bodo isko bodo kuwa ni mulilo ndo vaya ndisa big bodo ya mulilo ya tumbo net big bodo ya mulilo nakhala bise naifara pala vaibona bone vanorido vambodza nakai makoti yanenge vaipedzisa bodo yavo. And since then, I can't even remember ndono bika busha ungana ndo ya venda. But chipanga chote mazoro anga bado bika busha bona niko bika stofu na bika muliloni. But I need to do it as I was stable. Na jenisa ziwa vende night. I mean, she doesn't even allow me to cook back. Not that I cannot cook back. I can cook back. Mara bombo dito for makoti wanga ndiyo mbike na busha. Ngaura atumbo bapa attitude yori. Ne oyu obu busha plenty na bike hamuliloni. So you just become part of them, and you just become that missing puzzle in the family. Bangobo dzura pala ani dzuri hapo. Yana dzura pala koko dzachi dzura. Bari mini bari boy. Amen. Una mama bambori. Ana chishika nge obo dipwa betruti. Wa una mushumo. Makoti betruti ke. Asazana zawe. Asazana bema changa mushumo na ngofi betruti. Amba they are the general flower wa tomo shumana na betruti. Mushumo wa ya panda. So just go and build relationships with them, and you will see that they are actually beautiful people, and you might even find that you will build even stronger relationships than you even have with your own family. Even now, they are more closer to their in-laws than their own family because they spend time with those people. So the other thing that I want to talk to you, we are trying to rush because of time. My sister, you will tell me if I'm missing something. So, but I think let me get to the main reason in never there I will be. Amen.
I am a wise makoti. I built my home. Proverbs 14:1.
Amen. Wise makoti. The Egyptian cotton. Amen. It's not just any. For makoti. Mara tunani ko na ndo ngera mini na yuko. Ya ukura. Desemero. Kwa mazali tansi saizo ndo kwamba ngabuma zali. Wow. Anokuipfesesa yeitaura. Zvino inonitaura ndiyange kamarani. Hei inonitaura ndiye mufumakadzi utikudzawo. Uri nne ndikomaliwa. Atindondiudza kuti anikomalirwa zvote zvithu plate ni. Hezvino zvinotaura konozvitola mtu. Wakona kutanzwa plate, wakona kuva zvinhu zvawe, wakona kudhitera zviliwa. Hezvo zvithu zvote uyakona kudhitera. Arali imi nabalwa kuita hezvi. Zvinoenda kudohamba ngazvo apa. Zviyakuisa muthu gwadzi. Wafika vamujie mwana wako. Ngauri hai henda romukuru. Una zvimwe nange mushumo ndivadonibvunza vadonigudisa. Havana zvimwe vadori hai. Akanisina hezvi aringani chifo hei. Zvino hezvinoni ihe inonitaura ndiye mufumakadzi unokori nne ndikoyoshuma hange idzura ngekamarani yane patsini nive yane paka pedestal abi nive yane palatsini ngori iri kamunna wanga ndidzura ndiready I mean ever ready battery uri munna arali achikotoda sex aufi hai mara murova ndonipa uzoba kubalelwa madiso ukubalelwa uchikosokofi achiri mara nomphalini ukubalelwa andonipa acho namsikila kungani mami namsindi ndakutana yandonipa ngala kubili abala bathu babana sex bayifuna uyifuna Robia ndafanga chitori chimwe komarisi nanduva kuamba vari mumwe mufumakadzi oda akoulira ure nemunna wanga utonga una dhimoni zvino vanga vatecheresa uri vapfuri dhimoni lahone ndiripiyo ari munna wanga ukofunesa sex una dhimoni lofunesa sex havela komarisi vari vone vowanayela mapungo vasakukona kudhilana navo vari kaula mufumakadzi hey ndinatadzi ore heli dhimoni tingadokona kuthusa munna wako uri nane ndina dhimoni lenene so heli dhimoni lila munna mumwe namumwe lofuna sex zvino ini nikofanira vane mufumakadzi ane uredi zvino inoni ndiye kudhipumura zvazvo nibhizi nikoshuma tatanisoko imaninyana baby imani ndipumure ngapi pumure ngapi usomosomoizati apa ndidovanoivachara nengei ichikonitusa zvino ndonidhera na oil heinoni ndi iyantusa izvo wambo ndi MD ndina skin care and hair care zvino heinoni it's 100% macadamia nut oil is very good nange kamarani somosokoivona yomwaro figudin hair very good zvino niyava nikomasaja nepala nikomasaja ufinyabi muna wani Rapi, semeni. Zvino niko masagana nengovera ula mutuku. Zvino niko mumasaja nengovera mutuku. Niko soko murabherera. Yarabhereriwa. Nisongo rabhera mta. Rabhera miruni. Niko soko murena heinoni ivuaya nipetsi. Aisokori ichibona mufumakadzi pfu. Ichibona mufumakadzi pfu. Ichibona smilinga. Ichibona heinoni ivuwa haya nipetsi murena. Ende niko irabhera nichiri mudzimu wanga we. Apedzi takalo dzine vafumakadzi vavabhera all night pray. Ukaona mufumakadzi watoto ya all night pray akuya songora bhero sex haya nichimbire zvabuti. The whole night ukobidzenda kamudzimu. Zvino vanokorabhera nepera ngosokora kamudzimu ngosokora mudzimu we ichijena pakane we kafe munati we murena. Rina vafumakadzi vomaliwa wapa.
Yeah.
Bakai vatu vafumakadzi
nepa.
Vomaliwawo. Mama ni munasa tumiyalira kamarani. Abizera miyawe miyanga we. Avakoshuma chitu. Munasa turira avakoshuma chitu. Ara mufumakadzi oshuma zvakudhi yange kamarani. Rikwama ngadzi women on top. Zvino women on top itoda mbono exercise. Nikona vana vene futi vana vaungange hafoti we exercise. Ngauri uyazvidiva uri hey rasa exercise rudopoiriwa. Rudopoiriwa ukadita woman on top. Udotopupa ntambete uchikosuko beti imani kana krempe. Imani kana joya kuita zvabu. Omuranja kuita zvabu. Ni kwamba unaisia yo imani chibuya nikadinesa na krempe ndi iwana chelima. Kama iwana yo wayero. It's a turn off. Shino ni exercise uri milenje iko no dia headboard. Ito disa ni headboard milenje ni exercise. And then milenje yo dia headboard muno shikana una nduri atu ya shika choni hapo. Ndiyabona ndo mufako bidzerera. To bidzerera amba nangandimi amba zvote. Tebena no jena dzipilo nichiko shako vantu vadobi yabazvifa. Mara ndaro mufumakadzi kayo shuma nge. Bafumakadzi Woman wa bavapa rumwe kamarani. Bakona zvote kucleana kandi mafele akivati mafele twabhizi akorena kiva make sure tichona tsaka kirobala kidikhatite mara ngekamara na zvinovo. Mutu koshala kamara ushavela papazuri udowana munno edera. Jena nezvidimbo vana ndizvimwe dzicreature. Apa sitting room dobizera na rumoro oneta. Azokubizera yo oneta. Nanti nikomu bona ko twanzo hey
Onete oh
Nechito jena kamarani urala maneto ala sitting room onela so jena ufya imala imino runoneta oboneta ngozura Yesu yango shikowe Yesu shikani ngoshuma Aunomfi oneta jina mami wawe mwana chekiwe na zvambaro na mili uruko tuwa na mili achange mdini ya batu ngauri aruko todo wana mufumakadzi achidova abidzi oedhera ngachikipa chakudzuma ni mwana upi anodovhuchera kutokana toya kudzuma Abaziwe anake Rianakerela namendo ndikhomba na msindari ndichisvika hayani ndikonyongori ndichivhura iroko nduri ndichivhura ndichiri ndichivhura appetite uwana appetite ngotonibona zvezvine udotochimbira nduri kana ubhunyu munhu asabuya vhuchero then you must ask yourself for hi something
yeah
utiona achindibona pedzi ini ave akuvhuchero ngauri ini ndi mushumo wani ende zvine chimupana dzi-overdose amacheloni akadhiriwa tuwanerekatu nevabuye vona breakfast in bed uri kana ukosvika ngei ofisini ndiri he munawo lawayani wavonara vona ndudovako ndiakomborovako toma passage nendiakorumerisa kubva kareceptionist vati vote vadziofisini vadova vakuenda vakurumirisiwa ngaudi munawo lawo hayani mara muna ane ava grumpy vana vasawani sexy they become grumpy naringe vane ndimimwa zvino riakono zvinonore vana vakosokuhambe kanyiwa nduri zvitozvochimbira zvakudori hai zvambora vakandivandidzereka marani vawane dzivhitamini dzovateyawo zvinoona munna hoyu muviri katenderiwa aufara hope azombora achifara afare gaizvino achifara baba munola katenderiwe ndi muviri wawoyu atambe ngawo ndiwawo na ini ndoremewe yona explore you are still young explore explore ndori kana urukotoda una vamwe munori ukoitoda wardrobe nasihamba ngoma wardrobe kana ukoitoda wardrobe nikaipiwe wardrobe songoti hai hezvinoni zviyaitiwa mudzimu avo ngori paprescription yoruri zviitise hani zvinosongovera vajenisa mudzimu ngangoma sikofie zvinhu zvasatani satani hauna cheachidhisa haunana chitu chine satani uchidhisawo satani utojiya zvinhu zvireona rini zvavo that's when ndofani chiri hezvinhu zvakumakosha auna zwithu zwapo mahosha kana ni khou nyanga u stripera kana ni khou ḓo ita mini explore futhi vheko vhaṱuku you even know better than we know go and explore but ku tou vhori hu na demon ḽo dzhenaho kha vhathu vha tshi tou malana vhathu vho maliwaho. I've actually counseled even people vhane they were staying together even having children vha songo malana mara once vha tshi tou malana u tou nga hu na zwithu zwine zwi a shanduka because the devil is fighting marriages because he knows marriage is ordained by God. When people are staying together and they are not married, hezwo azvitakadzi mudzimu. Mara when people are staying together and they are married, hezwo ndizvo zvitakadza mudzimu. Zvino Satan udo nyongodhisa zvithu zvine zvadoda zvadisturba heinoni marriage. Zvino nari kuri ini ndichigojena kambingano yayo. Jenani nodhibudza uri ini nikoyoshuma, ini nikoita and hey oily ithusa nga madhuru halani na for namusi I'm dry, I'm not feeling. It's all when I do I saw over dry for a long time. So this is oily. Baby, hey? Not I get married to you, guy la oily. Because here too, it is very soothing, is very nice. You're gonna enjoy it. The Maranichi we are going to have over there. The Domejaro and the we are after Uko Shumi when game can now Shumi winner. I better one is a 2 years old.
I don't know the we are food.
When you get there, I think the other thing you must be prayerful for your marriage. Pray for your marriage. I think I deal with a lot of the counseling that I've realized with the marriages are being attacked. There is a huge attack on marriages. Pray for your marriages. For your marriage. You somebody that a marriage is cheaper than a child and Rabera, the mountain pray. But they only come when they see when things are going well, they don't come. So we are saying pray, whether pray, be prayerful. Pray for your marriage. Don't rely on your parents' prayers. We are now old. I've got a prayerful mother. She will pray for this. You stand up as a woman, you start praying. So that even your children, they will know that they've got a prayerful mother. But in the marriage, don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself in the marriage. They only found themselves after who am I? I will frustrate and don't lose yourself. The same person that you are, he married you, loving you as you are, continue being that person. Continue achieving your goals. Continue doing the things that you love doing. Nothing stops you. Marriage, I stop him to I stop him to having a doctorate. I stop him to having a business. I stop him to having a CEO. Nothing stops you in the marriage. So I cannot do certain things. No. You can still become the person that you want to become, and you will see in your husband, you will enjoy the person that you are. All the best.
Wow.